So rising Hollywood star Jonathan Majors is in big trouble right now after he was arrested for allegedly beating and strangling a female in New York City. Just after starring in 2 successful blockbuster movies, in Creed 3 with Michael B. Jordan and Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp. And even though Hollywood is ready to hang that man out to dry, Jonathan Majors' lawyer says that there may be new evidence and camera footage that proves he's innocent. Let's check out the evidence and see what really happened.
Actor Jonathan Majors is speaking out today after his arrest for allegedly injuring his girlfriend during a domestic violence incident.
Dang.
His attorney says, "We are quickly gathering evidence with the expectation that all charges will be dropped." Police say Jonathan Majors called 911 himself from an apartment here in the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan.
Hold up now. So they saying that it was Jonathan Majors who called the cops himself? That makes things extra tricky now.
He reportedly told police that his girlfriend was having an emotional crisis. But when cops arrived, she told them a different story, claiming that he struck her during a taxi cab ride.
See, this is where the story gets real tricky, because they said it was Jonathan himself who called the cops in the first place. I mean, if he really hit that girl, why would he call the cops? Why didn't she call the police? See, domestic situations like this can get real tricky, because where Jonathan called the cops and said that his girlfriend was having an emotional breakdown, when the cops got there, the girlfriend turned around and said that he choked her out. So we don't know who to believe. Now, while I don't condone violence of any kind, and I believe that everybody should be treated fairly, this situation is real tough because the girlfriend has allegedly already retracted her statements. So this only raises more questions. Let's take a look at some more evidence.
She allegedly had a cut behind her ear and bruises on her face and neck. But his attorney says the woman has recanted the allegations. The accuser has not been identified, but Majors is reportedly dating Grace Jabari, a dancer and actress.
Okay, so allegedly, this is Jonathan Majors' girlfriend, according to Inside Edition. And I gotta be honest, guys. I hope that Jonathan can prove that he ain't hit that girl. Jonathan Majors better have some real concrete evidence in his defense, because if any evidence emerges that he hit that white girl, oh, his ass is grass. I hope my boy Jonathan Majors can prove his innocence, but people want to know what started this fight in the first place. They're saying right now that all this foolishness started because Jonathan Majors' girlfriend tried to grab his phone to read a text message that was sent by another woman.
He slapped and choked her, sending her to the hospital with minor injuries to her neck and head. Police sources tell us the two had been arguing about a text message Majors received from another woman.
Damn, bro. Boy, them arguments between couples over secret text messages and DMs be leaving relationships in shambles. Y'all already know how that go. Especially when a person suspects that they might be cheating. But Jonathan Majors' attorney says that they got eyewitnesses that was on the scene that will testify that Jonathan is innocent. His lawyers also say that new video evidence will prove that maybe y'all boy ain't do it. But the people in power at these major corporations don't care about none of that, because Jonathan Majors' sponsorship deals are already on the line. And the U.S. Army was super quick to cancel his new commercial ad without even knowing if he did it or not.
Following his arrest, the U.S. Army pulled its new recruiting ads featuring Majors.
Sheesh.
When you look into your future, do you see a life full of obstacles?
Telling NBC News in part, while Mr. Majors is innocent until proven guilty, prudence dictates that we pull our ads until the investigation into these allegations is complete.
Look, I like Jonathan Majors. I think that he's a very talented brother, but this whole situation is a mess. And this is the last thing this brother needs so early in his career. I mean, Jonathan is about to be the face of the Marvel movies. He don't need this type of drama right now. But unfortunately, in today's society, no matter how innocent you say you are, social media is going to make a person out to be guilty and try to make a person suffer without any evidence. Now, right now, nobody knows if Jonathan did it or not. But if Jonathan lawyers is right and he really ain't do it, they need to go ahead and release those tapes and show video evidence to prove his innocence and to restore his reputation. But at this point, the only thing that can clear Jonathan Majors' name is if they release them tapes and show who's really telling the truth. But we're going to continue to follow these stories and give y'all updates as more information come in. But continue to follow this channel as we give you all the latest in music, entertainment, and what's going on in the culture. Straight up.